right?
Oh no, it's just gone. It's just live footage, just being run.
This is all for a trial, so we don't have any intentions of posting it unless it's really, really good. And before we do that, we'll let you review it and sign off on it.
All right.
Okay. And so, but you know, basically, what we're looking for are things that are like, no more than 5 minutes. So very short. Because imagine, people listening, watching this online. I don't think they want to listen to like a half an hour worth of stuff. So, but you can have multiple things. So you can have, if you have 5 minutes to story one, and then another story to story two, they can be separate 5-minute items.
I can probably get it all into 5 minutes.
Okay.
And David, why don't you sit next to Jake, so that if you want to ask her a question or anything, she's looking right at the camera.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's very good.
Little Errol Morris
We're
style.
learning stuff already.
That looks pretty good, right?
That looks very good.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we're recording, so feel free
So I
to
can talk anytime. My name...
Want to sit down so that her eyes don't come
Very good. My name is Marcia Shear. I have a PhD in psychology. I think I'm one of the few members of RESNA that has a degree in psychology. I'm a fellow of RESNA. I've been a member for over 20 years. And for me, RESNA's become a family. Every year when I come to our annual conference or convention, seeing old friends and catching up on what everybody's doing. And we've always been an interdisciplinary or multidisciplinary and international group. Because we're a relatively new addition to the broad area of health-related professions, we never had any kind of international tensions like my profession of psychology sometimes does with its counterparts in other parts of the world. Who did this first and that kind of thing. That's never been anything that we've grappled with. In fact, we've always been collaborative. And any differences or struggles or barriers that we've had has been because of the different voltage in our countries or what have you. It's not anything to do about the members of RESNA or our sister organizations, AAATE, RESJA, and ARADA. I came to the field because I did research on how we can better help people through technology achieve a high quality of life. As a psychologist, I wanted to go directly to consumers affected by assistive technology and find out from them in their own words what was useful for them, what worked, what didn't work, how they judged what was do-worthy and use-worthy. And I've devoted my career to research in that area. You may be familiar with a book I did called Living in the State of Stuck that tells the stories of these individuals in their own words. And out of that came the matching person and technology model and accompanying assessment forms and process. It wouldn't have been possible without the collaboration of my friends and colleagues in RESNA, who've not only listened to me, but supported me in my efforts and even championed the matching person and technology cause. And an example of that is a book I edited where I brought together RESNA members and members of the Rehabilitation Psychology Division of the American Psychological Association to collaborate on chapters for a book on how we can better assess and match people with the most appropriate technologies for their use. I'm proud to share the royalties from that book. 100% of it goes to either RESNA or Division 22 of the American Psychological Association. I take no royalties at all from it, and that's my way of thanking my colleagues who truly have made all the difference.
That's great.
Is that within